Well, doctors are warning about a new condition called Facebook depression. Parenting expert Michael Grose joins me now to explain. Michael, good morning to you.
Hi, Carl.
This is fairly disturbing from the outset, but how do our teenagers get it, first of all?
Yeah, look, adolescence is a really vulnerable stage. Kids often feel lonely at this particular stage or can feel outcast. So many of them seek solace on Facebook. And Facebook can be a really tough social landscape, particularly if you're experiencing self-esteem issues. And the whole notion of Facebook gives you a really skewed view of the world. You know, friends aren't real friends, they're tellies. It's a very up world, and it reminds you that if you're a little bit lonely or your self-esteem's down, it can be really magnified by what you see online.
So what you're saying is that if you don't, for example, have as many Facebook friends as someone else, that can be used against that particular person?
That's exactly right. And it sits there, it's like a tally. The average adolescent has about 6 to 8 friends, but 255 Facebook friends. And it sits there as a tally online, and all your friends can come along and you can measure yourself and they measure you against each other as well. So you can feel lonely at school sitting amongst others, but it's not so noticeable, but it's very noticeable in an online context.
So how do you get through then to the teenagers who might be more at risk here of getting depression? How do you get through to them and try and convince them that they need to keep some level of perspective here when it is so popular for them all to be part of it?
Yeah, really good point, Carl. Kids have 2 lives. They have an online life and an offline life. Nothing too wrong with that, except when we lose our perspective. It's really important as a parent to make sure that you can distract your kids, keep them away, talk to them about it, look out for the signs of being depressed, which are being sullen, moody, withdrawn. But don't let your young person drop out of the family, which often happens. So it's often kids are at risk, kids are very vulnerable. So parents need to be really aware of that and be on the lookout for that. Befriend your child as well, not in that aspect of being your child's friend as not being the parent. But often kids feel very lonely, to have no one to talk to, and what a lot of kids tell us is that their parents aren't that interested in their online life. So you need to take an interest in their online life and try and distract them away from that.
This is very difficult to control, but what are your thoughts on not allowing your child to have access to Facebook before, say, for example, the age of 13?
Yeah, good point. Facebook suggests that 13 is the age when you do get onto Facebook. But I know many parents now start a lot earlier than that, largely because of the social aspect or the kids' peers influence each other. So a lot of kids are actually on it from an early age. I like to stick to Facebook guidelines, and I know a lot of parents will drop below that. I'm not too sure, so that's pretty shaky ground.
All right. Michael, we appreciate your expertise this morning. Thanks for coming on and having a chat to us about it. I know a lot of parents will be interested in this subject. Appreciate it, mate.
Good on you. Thanks, mate.
Lisa.
Yeah.